We're doing a stitch out for a design I made for Pooch's Partners Animal Rescue in South Carolina. My daughter runs the rescue, and I made this embroidery design in PE Design 10 of her logo with her Pooch that she has on it. And we're going to see how well it stitches out. The Pooch was auto-digitized using a PNG into PE Design 10. And so far it seems to be doing very well, and we wonder how it's going to track and how it's going to handle things, like see how it went, and it did a running stitch down into the corner of the ear, and it came back. It's coming back, and it's going to continue. We want to make sure there's no gaps. Oh, that looks nice and clean. I'll show you the finished piece when we get done. But this shows how good the auto punch works. I wouldn't say it works really good every time, but this was a shattered design. Anything simple in a two-tone design like this, the PE Design 10 does a very good job of auto punch. So we're going to run this through and see how well this goes. If this turns out well, I'm going to put them on some towels. It's a surprise for my daughter. I think she'll enjoy it. And I'm going to make a pillow out of this test run. I'm doing it on black denim. I'm really impressed with the tracking. It's pathing, actually. It's called pathing that it's doing. We ought to see how it's going to handle this end of this nose, because it's going to run out. And I'm sure it'll do a running stitch on down to the bottom, and we'll see. It should do a running stitch, because it's gonna, as you can see, it's going to run out. So what's it gonna do? Yep, run and stitch down there and come back up, just like I expected. So the software's doing an excellent job. Oh, look at that. No breaks in that mouth or anything. Awesome job. Okay, we're going to go ahead and, well, we've got time. We'll watch this through. Then we'll cut it off for the text. It's quite interesting to see how it's going to path on the design. See if I can zoom in a little better. Not going to let me zoom in. Running stitch on down into the tail area. See how it's going to do that tail. It's going to run a running stitch up into the tip of the tail and then come back down. Really nice job. Watching how this paths out gives you a lot of understanding on how to digitize yourself, when you have to, how do you handle an unusual corner coming back out. The software's gotten pretty good nowadays, and you can do a lot of this without even having to do it yourself by hand. But it still doesn't replace the human touch. We're going to see how it's going to handle this when it comes into this spot here. How it'll run up the foot. It should. run up the foot, finish the foot, and come back and continue. There it did, ran right up the foot. No lines, nice and smooth. You notice how towards the top where we got the front feet, they're not done. It will probably path down there. It left a row, and it will path down there and come back and complete that. Let's see how it's going to do it. So it's going to run a running stitch up on the knees. Come back. There we go. Running stitch up in the knees and coming back. Close it in and continue on its way. I've been embroidering for years. This is my third embroidery machine. It still amazes me. See how it just ran over there and it continues down there. And it's going to go down. That way down in that corner. That's going to come back up. And I do not even see a gap anywhere in that finished piece. When I take it off, I'll show you that. So I'm going to let it go ahead and stitch the letters in. Those are just straight from the machine. And we'll get it off and take a look at our dog. Well, we have completed the design. And it looks like it's perfect. As you zoom in and see, there's no lines, no gaps. And head on over to Pooch's Partners, Animal Rescue. They're online. Take a look at the dogs. Maybe even give a donation. They're doing some good work there. Thank you.